Hi, Carl here from tenniscoachblog.com, and in the last video we had just added some text and a photo to our welcome page, so I'm going to carry on right from where we left off. Let's go back, click the edit button so we can go back in and edit this page. I'm going to put a little bit more text below this photo. You can also add a video, because now I'm going to show you how to add a video from YouTube. So we'll head on over to YouTube now and find a video from YouTube that we want to put on our website. And here's one of mine. Bear with me while this loads up. Okay, here's a video that I want to put on our website, or you would call it embed on the website. All we need to do is click this share button and then click the embed button, and you'll see here it comes up with a load of code which we're going to copy. But actually, before I copy that code, you'll see down here there's options as to the size of the video, and I think I'm going to go one bigger than the one that it's already on. So I'm going to click this 640 by 360. You can mess around with that, find the right size, and then copy this code here. Just do Control-C on your keyboard, which will copy that. Go back to your website. Now, here it says visual and HTML. We've just been working in the visual area, but we're going to go to this HTML area, which is where we can add code to our website. I'm simply going to paste the code that I copied from YouTube. Just do Control-V to paste and update that. And let's view the page. There we go, there's the video, and that will play on this website. Now you can see actually this video is a little bit too big. It's actually coming into the sidebar area here. So I'm just going to go back to YouTube. I'm going to click on the smaller version, copy the code, go back to our website, go into again. I'm going to delete that bit of code that I put in before. Paste the new code, and let's go back and look at that page. Now you can see that's just the right size for the page, and if I click on this video, you'll see that will play here on the website. And I believe that when people upload videos to YouTube, they are actually automatically giving permission for this to happen. So don't quote me on this, but I think you can actually embed any videos from YouTube on your website and you're not infringing any kind of copyright, but you might have to double check that one. Okay, so that's adding video. Another thing that I want to change is down here you can see there's an area to leave a comment, which is great on blog posts and articles and that kind of thing, but not very good on a static page. Particularly I think on the welcome page it's not ideal. So let's go back into edit that page, and if we scroll down a bit you'll see this discussion area, and there's a little box which says allow comments, and all I need to do is untick that box. If for any reason this discussion area is not shown, that just means up here on the screen options you need to make sure discussion is ticked, because if it's not ticked you just won't see it and you won't be able to edit it. While we're in this editing area, there's one other thing which I just want to point out, which is this down here where it says slug. Now this is what the slug is actually, let's go back to the page and I'll quickly show you what this means, because this is very useful. I've updated the page. Let's just double check that the comments are not shown anymore. The comments area, nope, that's been taken out. Now the slug, let me go to one of our pages. I'm going to go to the team. Now this bit here, it says superstarstennis.info/the team. Now that bit which says the team is the slug or the permalink. I'm not actually too sure of the difference between slug and permalink. It's another thing you might have to look into, but they both seem to be like the same thing to me. But you can edit that, you can change that. In fact, let me do that quickly. Let's say we're in our page that says the team, and you can see actually up here you can edit it here where it says permalink. So I'm not sure the pros and cons of editing it in the slug area or here in the permalink area. It both seems to do the same thing, but I'm sure there is a valid reason for doing it one way or another. But if I just change this from the team just to team and press OK and update that. Let's go back to, and I've clicked the wrong button there. Let's view this page. And now it just says team there. And this is very useful if you want to set up a page and you want to make it very easy to direct people towards that page. You can put anything you like here in this slug or permalink. So anyway, I'll let you work out the uses for that, but it's very useful. Let's go back, let's just click on the name here, and that will take us back to the welcome page. So we've created a static welcome page. We've put some text on there, we've put a photo on there, we've put a video on there, and you can mess about and get this page how you want it, but those are the main things that you can do with that page. There are other things, but we're going to leave it at that for now. Let's go to our blog, and on the blog we've set blog as the page which will show our posts. So we can start adding some posts to this page, and posts are a bit like articles. Before we do though, let's go into our dashboard, and in the posts area we have something called categories, and these are very useful, which you'll see why in a minute, but we're going to add a couple of categories. There's already one category in there called uncategorized, but we're going to add a new one called, let's just call it tennis articles, and here we can put in the slug, which I'm just going to call tennis articles. Parent, this won't have a parent, but I will show you in a minute what parent means, because that again is very useful. We can put a description for our category, which I'm not going to bother doing for now, and I'm just going to put add new category, and there we go. You can see that is over here now, tennis articles, and we're going to add one more category. Let's just put the serve, and I don't think I would have my categories this way, but you can just see the reason that I'm doing this. Slug, we'll call it just serve, I think, and I'm going to give it a parent. I'm going to say the parent article of this category is tennis articles, and again you will see in a minute why I've done things this way. You'll see the uses of this. Right, now we have some categories. I am going to add a post. Now I'm going to do this very briefly, because adding a post is very similar to adding a page. It's many of the same ways of doing it. So the post is going to be called how to serve. So This is going to be an article, and blah, 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 blah. Actually, we're in the HTML area, so I need to go back into the visual area to add my text here. Blah, blah, blah. I would add an article, proper article here, obviously. Now I can put my article into a category, and I'm going to put it in tennis articles, but I can also add it to this subcategory of the serve, and I'm going to publish that. And let's go back to our site. And if I go to the blog, we now have one article on our blog, and it's called How to Serve. In fact, we've already got an article called Hello World, which was it was already on there, so we want to get rid of that. That's one that automatically comes with the website. Let's go to dashboard, posts, click on posts, and where it says Hello World, I'm just going to click that, and underneath it, in fact I don't even need to click it, just underneath it here I can just put trash. And let's go back to our site. Click on blog, and in our blog we have one article called How to Serve, and I could click on this and it would show the whole article, but obviously I haven't really put any content in that article yet. But you can add articles about anything you like, and you can put videos and photos in those articles. And over here on the right, in the area that we call the sidebar, they've already put categories. I'll show you how to do that if you're ever working with a site and that hasn't been done already. But so you can see now, somebody coming to your site could see the categories of articles that you've written. They could click on the serve and it would show all articles in that category. So that is posts and pages. That gives you an idea how to do both those things. So you can go and add loads of pages and posts to your site now.